Yes, sir. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy SuperFacts. I'm with another one, the IamSuperFacts podcast, episode 204. Guess who's back?
Yes. I appreciate the opportunity to come out here. My name is Leishawn Anderson. Once again, Nick2Slick 0885 on Instagram.
What's up, pimpin'?
Man,
It was a lot of noise after that last episode. What you got to say about that?
Round 2 at Miss Lily.
Look what I got. Who got the belt?
You
Who got
do.
the title?
You do. Period.
I'm the
So
people's
whatever.
champ. I'm the
So come
people's
on,
champ.
bring that ass.
So what you want to challenge Lily to a round 2?
Fuck yeah.
Why?
Because she disrespectful first, and then secondly, I want to bring her back, man, and we work it out.
So you want a round 2 because she was disrespectful, right?
Yeah.
Why you let her get that disrespectful on you?
Because out of the respect I have for women, I would never, especially on a podcast, call a woman a bitch. I would never do that.
How did you feel when she called you a bitch?
I ain't feel like shit, because I ain't no bitch.
How did you feel when she said you suck dick?
I don't suck dick. She ain't say I suck dick.
She said you suck Trump dick.
Well, so what? I ain't never seen the motherfucker, so how the fuck can I suck his dick? First and foremost, and I don't suck dick. Fuck out of here.
Pause. All right, but today, episode 204, we going to have a good one for you guys. I got my guests. They're here. Guests, would y'all please come over here, have a seat? I don't care where y'all sit at, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Look, where you want to sit? You want to sit in the middle?
They told me in the middle.
They told you in the middle. Y'all don't call no shots, okay? Who said that you sit in the middle?
I ain't gonna name names, but
Man, you set your ass in the middle because you said sit your ass right there.
You just
said
said
you-
you don't care who sit in the middle. Where
I
y'all
don't care.
sit?
I don't care. Introduce yourself, please.
Miko.
McCall.
Yes.
Where you from, McCall?
Aurora.
Aurora?
Yes.
Oh, so we in your neck of the woods, huh?
Yeah, you're her. You're her.
Huh?
Welcome.
All right. What's your... go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
I'm V.
Where you from, V?
Cicero.
Cicero? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Shit.
How was your drive here?
It was not that bad. We went 90 the whole way. Got here pretty quick.
Yeah, man. Hey, you'll be good, man.
Shit.
How about yourself? Introduce yourself.
My name is Timi. I'm from everywhere, really, honestly.
You from the motherland.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, to sum it up, like, my people are from the motherland, but it's a complicated story because I was born in Italy, so.
Military family or something like that, or what?
No, my dad was a painter, so he went to Italy, like, selling his art and everything, and then from there came to New York, and we ended up in Chicago.
And what'd you say your name is again?
Timi.
Timi. So we got Timi, V, and McCall. And these three are here to talk about something spicy, something juicy, some that I felt was interesting, that I asked all three to come and share,
On the table.
you know, their stories or their experiences on my podcast. So the topic for today is, you know, open relationships and polygamy. Can one of y'all, I don't care who it is, one of y'all can tell me, like, polygamy, like, what does that mean?
It's defined as seeing more than one person or being in a relationship with more than one person.
And that's something that you are you into that, or
Yes. I've done it twice.
you done it twice?
Yes.
Like what made you say?
So,
Like what? Like when did you know? Like yo, I'm into like you know.
So, like, the first time, well, both times, really, it was me and a friend, like a female friend, and we met and liked a mutual person. And that mutual person liked us back, and it just went from there. We all, like, really vibed.
Really?
Like, the chemistry between all three of us was just, like,
Yeah.
off the charts.
Why you say yeah? You just like yeah.
She didn't say yeah. She said
Yeah, why you talking about rub my fingers and shit?
She didn't say yeah. She said
Yeah.
I was caught off.
Yeah.
So
I mean, to be honest, like, I mean, we've experienced some things like that together. So, I mean,
wait.
Oh, hold on.
You have to rewind that. So wait a minute. Y'all experience. Are you talking about?
Yeah, she's one of the instances. Yeah.
Excuse me, one of the
first.
Just I did it twice.
She did it twice, but the first time it wasn't with her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when you first came to this, is it a lifestyle? I mean, what word can I use?
I don't really think it's. I mean, I guess it could be a lifestyle for some, but I feel like it's just really living your life. There's nothing really behind it. I feel like everybody's entitled to what they want to do, if they feel like it. Like for me, I like guys and I like girls. So if I had an opportunity to be with a guy and a girl and everything is mellow and it's cool, you know, and we working it out as a relationship, it's cool.
Hey, what's your saying? Hold on, what's your saying?
We gonna have him drooling out
What's
here.
your saying?
I'm a
No, I'm
Scorpio.
saying.
My birthday's on Thursday.
My wife is a Scorpio.
So what that mean?
Shit, I know what that Scorpio do.
So
You a singer.
Hold up. I hate.
He hates the
I just need
zodiac
to
sign
add.
shit, yo.
I hate this zodiac sign shit. I don't
like that
know.
shit either. But like, all right, fuck all that Scorpio shit.
Yeah, thank you.
Or not Scorpio, but the zodiac sign bullshit.
Thank you.
Are you into this
Me?
type of lifestyle as well? Yeah, like
Me? Yes.
So explain, like, cause
yeah,
you know,
let me
I'm
get
one of
into
them
it.
types. I'm one of them types that is like, when I look at a woman, and this could be wrong how I think.
I know where you're going with
Yeah,
this.
you know where I'm
Like to
going.
hear
Like,
it.
when I look at a woman and she says she lives this lifestyle, I'm like, oh my god, that shit is dope as fuck. But when I look at a dude and they say they live this lifestyle, I'm like, what you mean? Like, you have to explain this to me.
All right. So, first thing I just got a little like vibe from was the whole. It's not that it's not a lifestyle, but at the same time, I feel like that's some like preaching shit. Can I swear on this? Yeah, I think I can. I feel like
for
it sounds
real?
like some
You ain't me,
preaching, like
cousin?
preaching shit. Like, it's not that I go out door to door and try and like recruit people and none of that. It's more like like you're into women, correct?
Facts.
All right. Do you tell people like, hey, I'm into women? No, it's just
Nah, it's just
they know,
They
you
should
know,
know.
like it's
Yeah.
like that. So it's kind of like that. I don't go advertising like, yo, into multiple people. I've been with like multiple women at the same time. It's kind of like if it's gonna include those women, then I let them know because I ain't trying to like make them think something else of me and then like me disappoint them like that. So that's how I do it. And I know everyone has their own different way, but yeah, like me being poly, and I'm gonna refer to it as poly, isn't so much like a certain like rule by the rule thing. It's just I'm not into monogamy, and what monogamy is like that. Like when you're a man and you're with your woman, or you're man with man and woman with whatever it is that you're into, your partner is your partner and your partner only. That person's for you and for you only, and you're for them and for them only. Excuse you, girl. But no, and so you gonna interrupt me just like that?
Ain't no thing, baby.
But yeah,
No thing.
and for me, like the way I see my relationships that I've had with women, it's not like that. And when I start having relationships with them, they know that I am not monogamous. I let them know ahead of time because one, for their sake, and two, I'm not trying to deal with that headache, like them getting
Hey
all
man, I'm
crazy.
confused, man.
Right,
really
you just
like
blew me
poly,
away too.
I'm
I
confused.
feel like I don't know. I don't like poly because like it just sets it in stone. Like okay,
Yeah.
that's what it is. But I feel like it's just better saying an open relationship because it could be like me and my dude and say we want to add somebody in the mix. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be sexually, but it could be sexually.
Yeah.
Because that's what a lot of people refer to when it's like an open relationship.
Yeah,
or
I'm thinking
poly.
just
And
sex.
It's just,
Yeah,
like,
I
that's
guarantee-
what
That's what
a lot
I
of people
think.
That's
I
what a lot of
guarantee
people
your
think.
your listeners. I'm like, oh shit, this what's
Right.
up in here.
Right.
Yeah, I
It
mean
ain't
that's
always
what I'm
like that.
thinking right now. Like I'm just
Super facts. We going in the corner.
what?
Her in the corner. We conversation to her
No,
in the corner.
hold
I'm
on.
cutting you
my
off.
God.
Look, we can get this shit cracking.
We are.
I want her. My bad, brother. I'm talking shit.
I still need.
Because I know dude. So
still
it's
need-
cool. I cut
still
your
need
ass
to
off,
ask him.
asshole.
I need
What's
to. I still need that.
So, my bad.
This
up?
motherfucker crazy, man.
What's up? What's up?
Listen, so I guess I'm confused because it's like this. All right, you saying like you said poly, you don't like that shit, but you call it poly. So what are you saying? Like you date men and women, like a man and a woman relationship. You're coming into that relationship, right? That's what you're saying, right?
In I feel the way you're wording that is kind of for like entrapment. It's not so much that I date men.
But
Let me pull that back.
I'm
real
trying
quick.
to figure out.
But
Like,
no,
are
I feel
y'all
you, I
running
feel you.
trains,
So,
my
like-
dude? Are y'all running trains on chicks?
That
Like,
that happens.
So I'm saying, like, what I'm
Hey, yo,
trying
that's
to
the
get
whole category in the hub. Like,
so what I'm getting to, no disrespect.
No, I feel-
this
I
is
feel-
all fucking
hey man,
trying to understand. You
I
feel
understand
me?
100%.
Do you have any gay experiences? Like, do you
can't
touch
say
the
gay.
Yeah, you can, bro. You can say gay. Yo, hold up.
Can I say gay?
Real quick, me, no offense to any
No
shit you
offense
throw
to
out
nobody.
there.
I
Yeah.
just said no disrespect,
Yeah,
right?
that's
no
why.
disrespect.
I
No
think you can say
disrespect.
gay. As far as like me and gay like experiences, I don't really think. I mean, I say think just because. I mean, I could sit here right now and be like, "Yo, I fucked like a lady with another dude," and I guarantee you, someone out there's like, "Yo, that's gay."
Nah,
But,
it's,
like, for
listen,
me,
listen,
like,
running
me with
trains
another
on
man-
a female ain't gay. But what I'm asking you is, does that man, do he touch you, or no? So y'all running a train on a
Yeah.
female?
Okay. I've had experience where felt like it was getting to that, and I like let them know like, yo, like I ain't really comfortable with this. And like
So-
no, and they were understanding and stuff like that. There's been time. Yo, see, I guarantee you, everybody,
Ain't no thing,
look, everybody
ain't no
threw that
thing,
way.
baby.
Everybody threw back real quick.
Because it's like, okay, it felt like he was going that way, and then
And I had to be like, yo,
you had to stop him, like,
Yeah.
Elmo, what
Because
you
he was
doing?
at your ass.
He tried to touch me.
Yeah, no, like once it gets to like that, I don't know. The first time happened, it went into like a whole shoulder tap, and I was like, oh, that's a little. And I didn't say anything because you know you in the mood. You in the mood.
Let me go to her. Man. Let me go to her. Man.
Come on, girl, sit up.
Come on, we at
Okay.
you. We been at you.
Listen. McCall. I like that name. You know
Thank you.
what I'm saying? I like how you got your hair and
It's my
stuff. You
middle
come in
name.
here styling. You looking all seductive and stuff, right?
She pretty as hell, right?
She pretty. Yeah, she
She
pretty.
is.
She pretty. Okay, so the time you guys how did that come to, fruition? How did that happen?
Like our relationship, the relationship.
Like you two coming together to get involved in something like that at the same time. I'm
y'all
talking
just
about
met
y'all
up.
relationship.
It
It
was,
was
random.
originally her, like someone she was, talking to at the
Yeah.
time, and then, all three of us met up and we all vibed, and it just went from there. So,
Well, let me ask this, because I want to get more information.
okay.
Let me ask this. When did you first start like feeling that? Like, I want to be in an open relationship. I want to,
Like-
I want to involve other people.
First of all, I'm overall a curious person and open, and it wasn't like, oh yeah, I think this is the time I want to try open relationship. It just really happened.
Honestly,
It really did just happen.
it's not like you
things
plan
just don't
for it
happen.
to happen. It
Yeah.
does. Things
It wasn't
do
like a
happen.
day that was like, okay,
certain
I'm thinking-
things, but not with no girl.
I feel like it do happen. Like
I don't know. Ain't no
I mean,
girls
everybody
on
lives
no.
their own.
Let me go ahead.
it's not
Okay.
like we asking like, okay, Takia, so we gonna get this nigga and we gonna
Y'all ain't never did that before?
No, we ain't
Like, we
never,
gonna get that nigga.
No, it's
Y'all
not.
ain't never did that before?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was just really cool. It was like, okay, so we vibing and everything. Like, okay, can I come over with my nigga? And we
Can I
come
cut you
over
off? Can I
and-
cut you off? Can I please
Hey,
cut? Because
let
I
her
want to cut it.
finish.
Because I'm saying, like, when you somewhere and how y'all find the nigga.
I mean, it wasn't like I found
No,
it.
I ain't saying you find the
Honestly-
nigga, but it's got to be in between the two. So
Honestly, I
how,
wasn't looking for nobody.
I know
single
you
and
never
everything.
do. You never do in life. So
That's
when
what we're saying. Like, it
So
wasn't
when
like
you
just
saw
happened.
it-
Like,
Like-
it's like he ran into me, wanted to have conversation, and I decided, okay, yeah, I'm gonna talk to him, because I thought he was interesting, everything was cool. So then conversation built into, okay, we cool now, we talking, and then it was like, oh, Takia, like I'm talking to this dude, so is it cool if I come over
Can you
with?
stop? Can you stop?
She said, "Don't say my slave name out here."
Miko, like, come
Bro, it's
over
too
with
late.
this
They
dude.
gonna rewind this shit.
Let's keep going. Keep
Yeah,
going.
ain't no
But,
rewind.
like,
We
it's
talking.
like, we just was like, okay, let's come over and kick it. Everybody was kicking it, and then one thing led to another. I'm not gonna lie, I started it because I wanted to, but
Yeah.
I mean, like that's just how it happened.
What if she wasn't with it?
Then she wouldn't have been.
And I'll be
with
like,
it.
nah.
Yeah.
I'm good.
They just would have. It would have been a solo action.
It would have been a show.
It would have been solo.
I love you put that.
It would have been a show like she would have been sitting there chilling, watching.
Exactly.
And you would have
Like,
just watched?
Shit, I watch.
Who wouldn't want to watch?
Yeah, I'll watch.
I feel like
But I'm saying, what if that was your girl, right? And you be like, I don't feel comfortable, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh,
I don't
they
feel
just wouldn't do
comfortable.
it.
But she
I don't
was
feel
like-
They just
comfortable
wouldn't do
though.
it.
Like,
Just been like, no.
yeah.
Right. They-
But
y'all
we've
just
been
wouldn't do
friends
it.
for a very long time. We know what
Right.
one another likes or is into.
so
or
y'all
is
like each
open
other?
So listen.
Correct.
When every guy that you guys are with, they're down. They cool with it. They down to
What do
be
you mean, like
like.
every guy? It's only been one.
There's only been one guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one guy, he was cool. He was cool. So I'm talking about y'all haven't been in relation. I'm talking about if you're in a relationship with someone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you come to them with that. Are they cool? Like
I haven't encountered that yet.
really?
Mm-hmm.
So when you first started, you was a single person messing around.
Like
with,
if I meet someone,
Pimpin', she
and
said
I'm still,
yeah.
Right, like
Pimpin',
I
she
haven't
said
encountered
yeah.
it yet. Like if I meet someone and I'm still like the situation is still going or ongoing, then yeah, I'll express that and see how they feel about it.
go ahead, say what you gotta say.
From over here. Is that something you can see yourself in a long term like a poly relationship?
You want to go first?
You gotta raise your hand,
Hey,
asshole.
look, y'all can
I feel like honestly,
talk. Y'all
like
can talk.
in a long-term relationship, like okay, I'll be with my nigga, and like I feel like it could be not like you know, like I don't know. Honestly, it could be, but it would have to work, and that means like everybody's on the same page, everybody's on the same level. We understanding what it is for everybody. And it will work. But at the same time though, in this society, it don't always work out like that. It's always emotions and everything attached to it. And not even to say like emotions shouldn't be attached to it, but it's like if it's a poly relationship and emotions is attached to it, it has to be balanced between that
That
emotion.
is
Yeah.
true.
All right, so I feel like probably the only one here who has experience like in relationship being open, and so first off, I'm one of those guys, and I know I ain't shit for this, and I know a lot of women saying men ain't shit for this, but like I've been with someone like a female, and for a few months. And I still, like, every time she call me, like, hers or her, like, man or something, I'll be like, yo, like, nah, you got it twisted out here. So for that reason, maybe that's why I feel like a certain emotional disconnect. But I have been in a relationship where, like, I was the outside person going in. And also where, like, we brought someone else, like, who's either was a guy or a female, bringing to, like, our, like, intimate life.
And she goes out and get that man.
It was a part... There's been times where it was like that, but we both understood that was a possibility, and I was also going out and getting a certain other lady. Mm-hmm. And there's been times where it's like, oh, you know, if we're all going to so much do this as a group thing, then it's not so much like an interview, but like if I don't vibe with the other person, like say if she wanted another guy, if I don't vibe with them, like, nah, it ain't going to happen. And if I try to bring in a girl and she don't vibe with them, then I understand, like, it ain't going to happen. Or vice versa, you know, if I like, there's been times where I was with a girl who she wanted another girl. Yeah. And the first girl she brought, I was like, yo, I can't stand this girl personality. Like, I'm not with it. Like, I don't feel comfortable with this shit.
So,
like,
excuse me, not to cut you off,
no, you good.
Why when she make the bitch leave, what you say? Cause she mad. She mad that I like this girl. Meaning, I like this girl. I like this girl. I bring this
me and my
woman.
girl or the other girl?
No, meaning she bring a girl to the crib
Uh-huh.
and say like, look, I like her, and then you don't like her, and then you like, I don't like her. She gotta go. She leave the house. It's always a disconnect. And how do you fix the disconnect between that?
It's more of a understanding at the beginning, because it has to do with, and it's so weird to put it out like that, but kind of like a threat level. Like, if she goes and does it and betrays my trust in it, then like I make sure everyone who I've ever like hooked up with or like been with intimately knows, like, if I don't trust you, like, I don't want anything to do with you. Like, you're not gonna be in my life, and vice versa. And they can be all cool with that, and then they stay. And if they're not, I don't hold it against them. It's like, hey, man, like, hopefully life takes you wherever it is you want to take you. But I'm not going to be in it. And for most of the time, like, just being open and having that, like, dialect, talking about it, kind of like we're doing it now, they understand, like, hey, if they like me enough, where I'm like, that other person I just can't vibe with, I'm sorry, and I don't want them near you or you near them, then they'll be like, okay, then it's not going to happen. But at the same time, I have to understand that if I'm like, yo, this is this girl who's bad as fuck, and I'm trying to get down with her, regardless if you gonna be there or not, like, I want to get down with her. And if my girl's like, yo, like, I don't feel comfortable with that, I have to understand too. Like, if my girl don't feel comfortable with that, then not. And if I'm gonna still go holler at this other girl, then I need to leave my girl. Like, that's the way I play it.
But if you don't want to
Yeah,
Wait.
A lot of people when they
Wait a
hear
minute.
open relationships or
They just think
polyamorous,
like-
they just think,
Yeah.
and then especially with
That's
guys,
what I thought.
guys think
Shit.
that it's only like 4 females, but no, the female can go out
And
as well.
And do what?
Get a man.
And get a
Do
man
what-
and bring
do what
it
it do.
and bring it to the relationship.
Yeah, bring them all in.
But like, listen, man. Like, when I hear him talk, I hear relationship type shit. Like, okay, this is a relationship. But when I hear y'all
Yeah, because
talk,
that's
it
why
sounds
he said
more
he's the
like
only
sex.
person. He's the
When
only.
I hear y'all talk, I'm getting sex. When I hear him
Facts.
talk, I'm hearing,
No.
hey, we in a relationship.
No,
together.
I ain't
I'm
hear
not
from
feeling
her.
her.
I
Then
think it's because more or less I feel like maybe and I hate to use the word lifestyle, but there's no other word I can have for it right now. But I think I'm the only one who's been like in this lifestyle for as long as I've been versus them. They're probably not even actually in it. If they are, maybe one of them's just like peeping through the door, and that's why I can talk on it being like, no, there's been times, a lot of times, it's been, just straight sex, but I don't even talk to the people throughout the week. And there's sometimes when it's like, it is a relationship, and, either we live together or you don't, and such like that.
are you
Well,
single?
I think that's like the difference between the open relationship and polyamorous relationship. Like, open relationship is between 2 people, and they bring in other people as they please. Polyamorous is one person dating multiple people at one time.
I don't want to get into definitions, but I agree with that.
We got encyclopedias.
That's why it's like
I feel like the
They'll-
same way
they'll
everybody, especially in this world right now, everybody has like 13 different
Yeah.
names for each little thing, and I
no,
personally, I
yeah.
get tired of that shit. But like, no, like an open relationship to me would be like, okay, if me and you are together, it's not so much bringing somebody in, but it's like you do what you do on your weekends, and I
Right,
do what I do
that's
on
true,
weekends.
too.
But during the week, like we each other's, and poly could also be that. But also involve, like, to me, is like, oh, we have a third person. We're like,
Right.
either
Poly
you're
isn't as
dating
open,
us,
in my opinion.
yeah, like you're dating a second person, and maybe I'm not, or maybe we're all together dating each other, or maybe like I have like 2 girlfriends, and like you guys just get along. Like poly to me is more the relationship thing. It can be. I know a lot of poly couples who are where they'll go party together on the weekends at a club, and they both like bang somebody else who ain't even each other, and they don't meet up like that. They don't
Right.
join the group.
Right.
But they do that,
They
and then
do it.
during the week, they know, like, no, like, the time that they have for each other is specifically for each other. It's
You-
kind
To me, that's an open relationship.
You. Like I said, you got a problem with me saying that I hear just sex when I hear when you explain.
Because I don't think it's just based on sex.
But that's what I'm getting from when you explain it to me. Like I'm saying, like, you single?
I don't know.
Oh, stuttering and shit. All that stuttering shit, man. What you stuttering for?
What'd you say?
What you stuttering for? Are you single? I heard.
I don't
Get there.
consider myself single. Like, I'm not going to
So who you with?
out here like that.
Does he know, or does she know?
Right, no, he or she
He
know.
knows. He knows.
He knows
what
what-
it is.
And listen, how do he feel about that?
He feels good about that.
He all down. He down.
So you
with
only
it.
bring a
Yeah.
girl?
I mean, yeah. Like,
You only bring
he's
a
not
girl.
comfortable with me bringing a guy, but at the same time,
So can
Yo,
you bring
I
a guy?
hate that.
Bring a guy.
Can you bring a
Like,
dude?
like
Can you bring a dude?
It's not even. It's not.
Like,
see,
all right,
that's
I got
Let
this
her
big
answer.
talk. No,
Let her answer.
no, she ain't answering the question.
Because you keep
Come on.
like
Yeah,
you
well,
keep
keep
cutting
going on.
off.
Could you bring a 6'4", 230-pound African American
I'm not gonna
in the
bring another
crib?
dude.
Fuck no.
I'm good with my
Fuck
nigga.
no.
I would bring another female into the mix
Oh, okay.
because that's the other spice to it. Like,
Is
that's-
it because
that's
he
it.
would have a problem?
I mean,
Would you
at the
want to
same
have
time-
Would you want to bring another man in the mix?
No.
No?
No.
Why?
I don't want.
So what
want
do we
to.
call that?
Like,
We just
That's just
open.
my
Right.
open relationship.
But I
No,
thought
that's
open
called menage a
relationship-
trois,
Hold on,
man.
man. Yeah, right. It's called
That's
menage
menage
a
a
trois.
trois.
But I thought open relationship is he's dating other people, you're dating other people.
I mean,
And it's just a
what
cool,
it is.
y'all just have an agreement, but y'all just sound like y'all just want to have threesomes.
No, it's not even like that. It's not even like that at all. It's like
I'm just saying.
it's like we fuck with each other heavy. At the same time, we dealing with our situations. We dealing with life. So we're not trying to put nothing behind it. Like, so that's why it's open. But at the same time, if I wanted to fuck him or be with him with another female, then I would bring another female. Right
And
now,
all
honestly,
y'all will be together.
right now, honestly, it isn't really like a relationship wise that we would bring another person into the relationship. It would just be pleasurable. But at the same time, it's not like that's all it's about. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just open. Like,
What's up, V?
I think we should first throw terminology out the window because every different couple is gonna have a slightly different comfortability
Yeah,
with
like-
each other.
So throw menage a
could be
trois.
another-
And menage a trois, you know.
Hold on, you
Man,
could, like-
open relationships or polyamorous relationships.
Right,
They
it's
think
not-
just sex,
Right.
unless you're like, unless you actually experience it. Because at the end of the day, when two people are dating, they, stay together for a while, and sometimes the fuel runs out. But since they have really good sex, they're still together. You know what I mean? So. Sex is a part of it, but it's a lot more that's into it.
Right.
You're still
So sex can
and
keep
then
a
at the same
relationship
time,
together.
It's not like an open relationship should be titled as a guy
A lot
and
of
two
times,
girls,
yeah.
or two guys and a girl.
Yeah,
It could
and
be
that's-
three girls.
that's
it
where-
could be three guys. It could be whatever the
You
fuck.
need that.
Oh, you said 3 days.
I mean,
Yo, she said, I had the vibe.
We heard it.
Let's
go, baby.
You know
Ain't no
what I'm saying?
thing.
Like,
Ain't
there's
no
no
thing. Ain't no
strings attached
thing.
to it as far as how it should be. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, it's only females and males in this world. So choose what you want. Like,
not
choose what you feel
No.
comfortable
Nah, what?
with.
I don't know
like,
about these.
To each his
Nicole,
own. That's
Nicole,
it.
what you say? What you got to say?
I'm
She
like,
said,
I mean,
I mean, nothing.
That
No,
goes.
Go there.
Yeah, Nicole, come on with it, shorty.
I think she don't want to get into the.
Shorty.
I don't think
We
she
wanna
wants to
know
get
what
into the
you got to
trans
say.
pronouns.
Hold on.
There's a lot
Wait,
more.
come on.
That's
Yeah.
out there.
It's-
Yeah.
Wait,
True.
say what you
See?
gotta say.
Man and female anymore.
Huh?
It's not just male and female anymore. There's a lot more.
So what you mean? Like, I only know male and female. I don't know anything else.
Facts.
Damn.
So I gotta keep it 100. Like this, I am SuperFacts podcast. I'm your boy SuperFacts. I keep it 100, and I only say my feelings. And my feelings is, I want to hear what you got to say to that. That I only know male and female.
I mean, I don't have opinion on it because I'm not the labeling and the relabeling of what you think gender is. That's
I'm listening to
I
what
don't-
she
Look
said.
at her
man.
face.
have
Look
any,
at
like-
her.
Hey,
Look at her face,
hey,
baby.
finish what you
I
saying.
don't have
man.
any I don't have any major opinion towards that. That's not anything that I'm into.
But you seem like you had an issue when I said I only see male and female.
No,
Oh,
she
so-
said there's only male and female in this world. And I was just like, oh well, not anymore.
I mean,
You
even
see
if
like
it's
that.
a male who wants to be a female, it's still.
See, like we're still getting into
Oh,
it.
wow.
Yo,
I'm just
let me put my shit. I'm gonna put my 2 in this real quick. And
V, let me
this
hear what you gotta
is
say.
the problem I have with a lot of those stories, like people getting fired for not using someone's self-proclaimed pronouns. And I understand and I respect that if you feel like whatever you feel you are, you can be. But if I don't have respect for you because maybe I just don't know you, why the hell am I gonna go out of my way to change my vocabulary just because you feel some certain way? That's like if I park somewhere, someone's like, "Yo, this is my parking spot." I'm like, "The fuck is Chicago? Everyone's parking spot is everyone's parking spot. Like this ain't yours." Like, I'm not going to call you whatever you want to be called just because you want to be called that, but I don't even know your name. Like, if I think you're a male, I'm going to call you a male. If I think you're a female, I'm going to call you a female. My friends who I'm close to, and they're like, yo, I self-proclaim as this, so please call me that since they're my
What
friends.
you talking about?
I'll call them like, yo, you're
What
you're a
you
male,
talking about?
female, transgender, such like that.
So you got friends that
I have friends
Call
that
us-
have transitioned surgically, and I have friends who haven't taken that step, but still proclaim to be like, I know people who were traditionally known as females who now go by male. And since I respect them and they're my friends that way, then yeah, I'll be like, yo, he said this over there.
Okay.
That's because I actually care about them. But if I don't know you and you're like, hey, don't call me a she, but you look like a she, I'm be like, yo, my bad, but like that's what I see. Like, I don't know you enough. Why do you care if you don't even know me? What I call you? Like, yo, let bygones be bygones at that point.
Bro, you got an interesting life, man.
Yeah, I know.
You got an interesting life.
When you live again, I hate this word, but when you live that lifestyle of like,
why you hate that word lifestyle though?
it's
man?
just because I think it specifies
That's
it
a
to be
life.
that.
To me, it's a lifestyle, bro. To me, it's like, okay, if you choose to date or have an open relationship, I feel like that's a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? That's a style of life you choose to live.
So would you consider it a lifestyle if, like, say I'm married to a man and we just want to, like, be with someone else too, and add them into the, situation? You would consider that a lifestyle still.
Yes.
But why would that be considered a lifestyle? So say you
Because that's not normal.
You in a relationship, right?
It's not normal.
I got a quick,
It's not
I got
normal.
a quick pause.
Because it's not normal.
Why isn't it normal though?
Because
it hasn't happened for a long
normal is
man
and woman.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the norm in the world.
When you bring in an extra woman or male,
Now
that's
you
a
consider it
lifestyle. Yeah, that's a lifestyle.
What if it's just an
Because it might not be
experience?
permanent.
It could just be an experience.
I think what she's trying to say, like, how is it a lifestyle? If it was like a one-time thing, they realized they both weren't with it. Does that mean they are still that lifestyle of bringing other people in?
Or even
And I
if
think
they
that's
were
why
with
No,
someone
you got
else.
to do it more than you got.
Yeah.
It's got to be
Like an
done.
ongoing thing.
Well,
Ongoing
Tank
thing
said he
for it to
sucked
be a
2
life.
dicks. Well, he sucked a dick once, and then he sucked another
He
dick.
ain't never say he sucked
He
a dick,
said
man.
he
Wait, you
sucked-
talking about
if you,
Keith?
if you
I
suck
know,
2
man.
dicks, you ain't gay.
Pause, bro.
Wait, why you bringing
I'm
that up,
just saying
though?
that's what Tank said.
Hey, say
so
what-
that
Oh.
means a lifestyle.
Hold on, what?
So if he sucked 2 dicks, he ain't gay.
What you gotta share, man? Like,
Nothing, I
we talking about married
No,
other
no,
people.
no,
He
no,
said,
no,
if you
no,
su-
brother.
nowhere with that, huh?
V, this is what I'm saying
What's
though.
up, man?
What if he wants you to? What would
Ooh,
you do
who
if the
you
man that when you with whoever you're with,
Okay, if
he
I'm
rub
with
on
my-
your ass?
I'd be like, yo, I ain't cool with that. Like,
Okay, well, what if he keep rubbing on your ass?
I get the fuck out of the situation.
Okay,
like,
well,
ain't nobody
what if he
making me
knee
stay
deep in
there.
that thing and he rub on your ass?
I
You
again,
gotta say pause, bro.
I'll be like, yo, I ain't with it.
Yeah,
And
I'm just
if it don't
saying.
stop, be like, yo, I'm out.
Right.
Like, it's that simple. Like right now,
Right.
if somebody was like consistently poking you hard as shit in the back, you move the fuck out the way, right? It's that simple.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Pause,
Yo, free
man.
R. Kelly. No, I'm just joking.
You know what I'm
gotta say
saying?
pause, B.
No, I'm saying, brother, I know how it is, but look, don't touch me.
Yeah, I'll be like,
But
yo.
what if he start touching you?
Then I get up out of there. Get the
Shit.
fuck out of there. It's that simple. It's that
He just
simple.
said, how many times he gonna say he gonna move?
Yo, if a dude
He
touched
said
my
he
shoulder a
gonna
certain
move.
way while I was happy, I'll be like, yo, man. Ain't
you
no
ever
contact
you
here.
ever ran a train on a female? Have you?
Oh, wait. He
Yes, before I
Damn,
got
dog.
married.
There we
Listen,
go. There.
listen,
You
listen,
gotta,
bro.
you gotta
If
say
you,
it.
sir.
gotta
if you
say it.
can't answer that question, bro, something is wrong. I'm
Ain't
not
nothing
asking.
wrong. Hell
I'm
yeah,
not
we
asking.
done demo. We done demo.
Did your homie touch you?
All right, so this is super cat. No.
We rubbed legs probably,
Yo, get
but
that
that
belt
was
out.
it. Shit, get your ugly ass off me, motherfucker.
Hey man.
That's what it was.
Hey man,
Shit.
we off that,
Yeah.
man. We
Huh?
off
I don't know what you
Shit.
on, brother, but hey,
And he
God
know
bless.
who it is. Shit. Fuck out of here.
that.
Don't touch me. You already know before you get there.
What the? Nicole, are you single? Are you in a relationship?
I have a situation.
She was thinking too long.
A situation.
Took too long.
What do you mean by that?
With who?
Yeah, I don't even know what that means.
You ain't gonna know with who.
I just, I have a situation with someone. It's been, ongoing. We're not like official.
So y'all just kicking it.
Yeah, we just kicking it.
You just kicking it.
Mm-hmm.
Is he cool with this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, bro, like
It-
what?
Wait. Well, let me ask this real quick. Is he cool with just like you, him, and then a female? Or is he cool with you, him, and the possibility of a male? And that's why I have a problem with a lot of dudes
Yeah.
out here.
It's it's most of the time it's been just another female.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, see,
this
that's-
is menage a trois. Yo, these
Right,
are
I'm a
threesome.
right,
bro.
threesome, that's it.
Huh? What'd you say?
That's the
I mean,
way
how
God-
would you
That's the way God wanted it.
define a monogamous relationship?
Superfacts.
Right.
How do you define that?
You scared to tell
people
dude you ain't gonna
specifically
let him have
together.
sex with another dude
It's-
with him watching.
It's one person, and there's no necessarily
So
outside
it would make a
environment.
difference if it's 2 guys and a girl.
That's a demo.
I think. Hold up.
That's a
Hold
demo.
up.
Demo.
Monogamy.
You
I
can
mean,
everything
to me,
you
like,
want.
We still go on
You
dates
only doing
with
it 'cause
the
he
other
wants you
female.
to.
We still like stay in contact with the other
that's
female.
common.
Like it's like he pays for everything when we go out. Like he doesnesn't let us pay at all. Like even if we insist. No, like for real. Like we insist. We insist, but he like no.
My
like,
pockets
he
for
takes
me
care
and
of
me only,
everything.
yo. Yo, he
No,
got
but
money like
yeah,
that?
like we keep up with each other. We have a group chat. Like
For real?
we talk.
So
to
are
each other
y'all
all the time.
is it a relationship? Is it
No.
I think it's
not,
one
like,
of those
official.
like
It's just,
just because we've been together for a while don't mean we really together.
Hey, yo, that's a demo,
No.
man.
But look,
No.
it just makes me think when y'all say it's not just sex. To me,
It's a menage a
it's
trois,
just
man.
sex.
They menage
It's
a
just
trois.
sex,
But
yo.
why does it gotta be just sex?
That's because y'all saying that.
Yeah,
like,
you-
I'm not.
No.
Look.
It is.
If y'all
Also,
was to
you're
talk-
saying if like 2 people are like official, and then they bring in another person, and it's like an ongoing thing.
That's
It
just
can't
sex.
be like 2 people, and then you
No,
meet another person.
I'm going
and, like,
off-
You all.
I'm just going off with what you guys are saying.
Y'all not really helping yourselves out.
I'm just going over what you guys are saying to me. Like,
I mean, I
I
just
want
said
to
that, like, we go out on
I
dates
want
and
y'all to
everything, we're
explain it
just
to
not
me in a way where I'm
official.
not thinking it's just sex. That's what I'm saying.
More
I want to.
Yeah,
I
that
want
is
y'all to
probably. I
explain
didn't
it to
say
me
that.
like
I'm like
that.
into an open relationship. That's
But
what she said. I'm into the.
it's really like, say, we're just together and okay, it's 2 girls and a guy. But he's catering to both of our emotions and we're catering to
While
both
y'all
of them
having
at the same
sex.
time. It's not just sex. Like, okay, we're taking care of business together.
Somebody
We're
on
planning
somebody.
business together. We're paying bills together.
Y'all living together?
I'm not saying in my situation we're living together, but in some situations they are living
I think
together.
that goes to it's in
Like-
a relationship.
Listen. I get all that. What I'm saying is the
Specifically.
stories you guys are telling me, specifically you two,
There we go.
are
Menage a trois.
telling me the way y'all putting it out there is just sounding like this is just fucking for us.
Hey, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So like.
I ain't heard about
let's
yo.
go on-
We didn't went on trips. We didn't live together.
Yeah, because I've had that.
One person got this bill.
She got 2 kids.
Right, we got live in. You know what I'm saying? Everybody when they see us, they see a couple. Well, not a couple, but
I
they
mean,
see.
there's
us.
depth behind
They see
it, but
us.
it's not depth that really needs to be explained. Like it's just what it is. Like I'm not gonna put all my business out there.
No!
Like
I'm not
So
telling
you're
you to
talking
put out
about
your
like
business.
it should be established. Like we
Right,
all should
that's
have like a
what
Facebook
I'm
page
saying
together.
is, I'm
like,
not
this
telling
is-
you.
this
I'm
is
not
what
telling
it
you to
is.
put all your
We
business.
grown.
Yeah.
We
In
grown.
a relationship,
I mean, I guess
So,
like
and so-
I'm still dating. I'm not officially with anybody.
Exactly.
But I am like that's why I call it a situation.
You're
I'm
involved with
involved
them.
with
There
two
we go.
people.
I think that's the best way.
That's
to
why it's
explain
hard
Right.
to put labels on stuff.
Right.
it.
Like
Hey,
to even
But
really
it's not just
call
sex.
it
Like it's a lot deeper.
polygamy or anything. Like it's just what it is right now. That's,
Yeah, I
that's it.
understand. Okay, me just real quick. I understand that, but you have to understand where they're coming from too. Like the whole point of us being here is to try to educate on like these certain matters.
that
So
is
if you're
true.
like, hey, there's no labels, but we're doing this and this and this and this, but if they see that as a specific label, they're gonna put it as that. So that's why you need to, I guess, try to elaborate on why it's not that and why there's could be leeway in certain situations.
Super
I get
facts.
you.
Look
I get you. But it's like in that elaboration, it's a little bit too much information behind it, honestly. Like because I mean it's just a relationship. It's
What's
a
too much?
relationship.
Wait, what do you mean when you say too much information?
I think she just don't want to get like
Man, she don't want to say shit.
Yeah, because
Wait, like what's
It won't
getting
tell.
too what's
It
getting
won't
too in
tell.
depth though? Like
It
I'm
won't
not
tell.
saying what's his name,
Right.
like where he lived. I'm not asking all that. So I don't feel like hey, I gotta put the title because I'm the people's champ.
Nigga, I'm people chef right now. Let me hold it.
But I'm not asking like personal stuff. I don't believe I am. What I'm asking is, you said it's not just sex. I'm gonna say this a million freaking times.
So explain it.
Y'all saying it's not just sex, but the examples that you give me is just sex. It's like, yo, you ain't
I
saying
sat
nothing
here and
like.
said that we've been on dates. and,
No,
like,
no,
we
no,
go
no,
out.
no. She didn't.
We've
She did.
traveled.
No.
Pivot. She did.
Yeah,
We
okay,
have
okay.
traveled,
She
but we
did.
don't
There's
like.
emotion behind
She
it.
did.
There's emotion behind it.
Of course, it's emotion behind it. Like I wouldn't,
How many times have you did this?
I mean,
That's her lifestyle.
I think that's her
It's
line.
not- it's
That's
not
her
my
lifestyle.
lifestyle.
She
It's
love
not my
that
lifestyle.
shit.
honestly, right now,
Hey,
this
she
is
said
like
it
the
before.
first.
She said like
actual
5
that
times.
it's been what it
Look,
is.
5.
This
Throwing
is
up
the
the
first time that it's
5.
been what it is. Like,
Shit.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've been with a guy and we had a threesome. You know, I've been with. I used to date a girl. You know what I'm saying? And we've been with other girls. Like,
Whoa.
yeah, it was 3 girls. But
Oh,
I'm just saying, like,
we pimping.
I'm just saying, like, you know, as far as this, it's emotions behind it. Like, I really care about him. It's not just sex. It's deeper than that, because at the end of the day, we still give a fuck about each other. We care about each other. We care about each other's well-being. We want to see the best for each other. It's not just about
All 3
pleasure.
people.
Yes, like, it's not just about pleasure, you know, behind closed doors.
So
You know.
let me
Wait, hold on.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Because you just explained it, and you didn't go into too depth to talk about your personal, like, yo, this person is trying to do this is their name. You just explained it in a way like, yo, we really care about each other. We want to see each other succeed. Blah, blah,
Fuck all
blah.
that
Goals
cat
and
shit.
shit like that.
I don't want
Yeah.
nobody
Hey.
touching you.
Nice.
You in a relationship?
Me, as specifically if I have a girlfriend, no, but I have been rocking with one certain person for a good amount of time now.
So she don't consider herself your girlfriend?
No, it's more like just because of the way that I'm comfortable with labeling stuff, or I guess the absence of it, I don't consider it.
So what? Y'all just dating and shit?
Yeah,
What's your date?
everybody who I tell is like, oh, well, you know, that's your girlfriend, and I get that.
Would she be
People-
mad if you fucking other female?
I mean, like, don't men do that when they in a relationship anyway?
What? Don't men do what?
Just step out, like, pop out.
Hey man, hey look, I'm part
Hey,
of
hey,
I'm
So,
part
like,
of
Klein
I'm
don't
part
cheat.
of the
Like,
black
if she
man
know,
association.
like-
I'm part
Black
of the black
men
man
don't
association.
Oh, okay.
Yo,
Black
man,
men
that
don't
shit
cheat.
lie.
That lie
Black
about
men
it.
don't
Lie.
cheat.
All right, let me
Lie.
elaborate real quick.
That's a fuck.
Let me elaborate real quick.
That's a
Hold
Wait
on,
a
hold
minute,
on.
wait a minute.
Black men don't cheat.
Alright.
What is
Yo,
Black men
How?
don't
Who
cheat.
hurt you?
How?
Who
Black
hurt?
men
Hold on,
don't cheat.
time out.
Burn it up.
You been hurt, yo?
Right, who
Right, everybody know that's
Hey
a
V, let me
lie.
ask you
Y'all
something,
get
man.
y'all.
You like her?
Yeah, man, she like
pretty
me.
You like her?
Shit.
Hey,
That
hey,
feel
look,
good.
look, I've
Shit.
been noticing like you touching her thigh and shit, yo.
My friend.
No,
Hey, would y'all be in a, like together?
See, that's the thing. Like,
Who-
that's
oh,
crazy.
like
That's like when if a
specifically.
person's gay, like, oh, you know, like, since you're gay, so do you like every man in the
Oh,
room?
sis, what?
Like, just because someone's,
Oh,
you know, their lifestyle.
I know what you're trying to say,
You're like, oh,
but you
okay,
made that
every
hella
time-
sus real
No,
quick.
I know.
Yo, wait,
I'm trying to
No,
get it
listen,
out.
all I asked was, would y'all hook up? That's all I asked.
Oh.
That's it. Would y'all hook
Hella?
up?
Yeah,
Huh?
hella yeah.
Excuse me.
I mean,
Well, yeah,
not to
yeah,
use,
he
not to
does.
use the government there. Hold on. Hey, yo, y'all skip that. Don't be rewinding that. But
Hold on, Pimpin'. Hold on, Pimpin'. We over here,
Y'all
bro.
just,
Bro,
you know, I'm
bro,
going.
bro,
I'm head
bro.
out.
We over here.
This-
Hold on.
We over here. We over here.
This is
We
more
over here.
like where I would definitely say, like, as
Yeah.
far as lifestyle. Me, I'm extremely out there and blunt with everything I say.
Okay.
So for me to be like, yeah, definitely. Like, I think she's beautiful. I think you are beautiful. I think you're attractive as shit. And, like, her personality is cool as hell.
He
Like,
look like he flirting.
like stuff like that to me isn't
might
so
be.
much flirting. It's just like, I'm okay with putting it out there. Me and you were like, me
It's
one
car
day,
outside too.
you know, like outside such and such at a club, and then like stuff was going. I would ask, like, hey, is this gonna happen? Or like, can this happen? Should say. Because that's how I'm comfortable with myself, and I'm comfortable with like
Pimpin', you already doing it. Go, keep on.
shit, right?
She looking
No.
at you.
But
Come
that's
on.
why to me, like,
Tasing her ass
why-
and doing
that's
Pimpin'.
why to me, you asking
Look.
that isn't a
What's
big
up?
deal to me.
Well, what's up then?
What's up? Shit.
Like real talk. Like what's
Real
up?
talk.
What?
Shit.
What's up, man?
What's
Like,
up?
Well, back to what I was getting, like the girl that I've been rocking with for a bit, since
She don't like black
So-
girls?
Man, let him finish.
Whoa,
Like
a round
this love
What is she
connection.
showing me?
Yeah,
What the
this
hell?
love connection
know she
right
not
now.
Yeah, how you know she ain't black?
Hey, it nigga be
I'm
black,
talking
bro.
shit. I'm just talking
Hey,
shit.
go ahead.
I know.
Finish.
No, but like that's what I mean. So, the girl who I've been rocking with for a bit, when I met her, she had her stories about me, and that's why she was very hesitant. So I had to like set her straight and talk her to like, hey, I enjoy your company. I think you're cool as hell. You're beautiful, and I do want to get involved with you more than just like us hook up a few times and that's it. And she told me, like, well, she's afraid of that because of how I am, and she told me how she thought I was. And I was like, yo, you gotta twist it. Like, I don't do none of this betraying, emotion, bullshit. Like, no. I told her, like, if me and you are, in a sense, I guess, together, if I ever want to explore someone else, I'm gonna make sure you know way beforehand.
facts.
And if
That's
you ain't
super
cool
facts,
with it,
pimp.
then that's cool. We still together, unless I feel like I don't want to be tied down.
Hey, Joe, let me say this, Joe. You a cold motherfucker, man.
Me, yeah.
Because look, man,
Yo, everybody in the back laughing now.
you a cold
I'm
motherfucker.
saying
Cause
it's
look,
pimping.
check this shit out, man.
Shit.
It's like you like hold them off, like yo, we gonna fuck, we gonna hang out, we gonna go out. I might take you to meet my people, but you not my bitch. That's basically how you putting it out there.
That is true. No, I won't
Is
deny it
this
because
the
that's.
proper way of pimping?
Not even pimping.
No,
being
it's not
open
pimping.
and
Here's
honest
the thing.
and
Here's the thing.
communicated.
It is pimping. I'm talking.
Here's the thing, real quick. Here's the thing, real quick.
Honest.
Huh?
So
Okay,
He's
so
not
this being
married.
honest.
If you are
Yeah.
not married, you are single.
So no, not even that. Nowhere near that. But anyway, here's the thing. I know a lot of guys who in a relationship, they've been with their girl for like 5 years. They live together, have a kid together, everything, pay their mortgage to that, all that stuff. But homeboy out here bragging about everybody he hitting on the side, and Shawty don't even know. But like, I know both of them, and I know she out here banging everybody on the side. And we don't even know. So you feel this shit. So my thing is this. What's so wrong about having that open dialogue? Or where it's like, hey, I know I have a feeling you out here scheming, and I know you think I'm out here scheming, and it's true. We both out
No,
here.
we ain't lying to each other.
Yeah.
Boogie.
So why should they
Boogie,
both
yeah.
lie to each other?
Okay.
And it's like, I get why they do it, because maybe they feel like they have to, or a lot. I know this is specifically for a lot of the guys who I've encountered in my life, a lot of my friends. They can be like, hey, I just hit this girl from this club the other day. They mad proud of it. But as
And
soon
it was
as,
stinking.
but as soon as they girl hug a dude at work,
They fall
they heart
apart.
breaks. They be trying to commit suicide, all this shit. I'm like, yo, you dead Snapchatting a girl on you the other day. Like, how you mad at your girl for hugging the dude at
I
work?
like this guy, man.
And I
And
don't
she
know.
just left my house.
Yeah, and no. I don't betray none of my boys like that. At that point, no. That's,
Lines you
I don't
cross.
even joke about
It's
that.
lines you don't
Yeah. So like with stuff like that, I don't understand. And I feel like a lot of guys are more sensitive to the idea of their lady or who they presume to be their lady to even have a hint that they might be someone else's lady. A lot of the girls I know feel that way.
Why you shaking your head?
Because he's hitting it right.
I'm hitting the facts.
Hitting the knife.
It's the super facts
It's the
out here.
double
Hitting my head
standards
is
that
nice,
fuck
son.
up a lot of relationships.
You said
When
what?
It's the double standards. Like, you know, like you were saying, like, you know, men go out and do whatever. But if a female step out or, you know, hug whatever another person, they just fall
Have
apart.
you went through that?
Huh?
Have you went through that?
Like what, being cheated on?
No.
Or-
a man, your
That's why I said he
significant
steps
other
out.
getting mad at you for.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Men are very jealous. in
Jealous,
certain
yeah.
You been cheated on. You
That's
keep
true.
throwing that out
definitely-
there.
Yeah, because that's what really made me open to the idea.
So
My
how
whole
is that
thing
cheating?
is like,
He
no.
didn't tell you.
Yeah, he didn't tell me.
It's the
That's-
betrayal of
Oh,
trust. Like
yeah,
I said-
super
Wait,
facts.
like
But
I-
if you like communicate with me, like I don't like
Honestly,
not
though.
knowing. I want to
Honestly.
know.
Mhm.
Honestly,
So-
what? Honestly,
Go
what?
No, like as long as it's communicated, like say, you know, we're in a relationship where it's just me and him and we're not even open to anything, but he wants to go out there and do what he wants to do. And he decides he wants to go out there and do what he wants to do. But if I'm thinking it's just me and you, now you betraying the trust behind that.
There it
like,
is.
like if you let me know, okay, you want to do that, then you never know if I might want to do it too. You know, so it's like it could be
That's
just,
true. And
you know,
that's
like
what
if
it
you
is.
keep that open, if you just be real
Right.
about what you want to do and honest about where you're trying to go with it,
So,
like, you know,
not to
who
cut
knows
you
where it
off,
could
baby.
go.
You cutting off.
What I did cut you off.
Just
What
not saying
about
to
in
cut
the-
you off.
Right.
What about in the marriage situation?
Yo, I've been in that.
In a married situation,
You been in that?
definitely
I've been in
wait,
that.
open.
Oh, I've been in
Because I mean, that's a
It'd be like-
union. Like that's a union between
yeah.
two. So it's like if you add in
I
another
think
person,
everybody.
and your union don't know, like that's cheating. You breaking bonds.
I know
you
you
want to
call
let
me.
them know what's going on with everything. Like if you want to go fuck somebody else or even just talk to somebody else, explore with
What
somebody.
if it wasn't what you experienced, what you thought it would be, and then you be pissed off.
Like you saying, like
wait,
if you already did that shit,
Hey, what
then
you
you
gonna-
cheated
All right,
and
wait,
you
hold on.
had a bad experience.
But I told you.
We got a good 2
if you,
minutes.
if
All right.
well, I mean that's your
I
experience.
told
Let
you
me
I'm
stop
a-
on this
Oh,
real
hey,
quick.
we got a good 2 minutes. I want you end it. You finish, and I want you to end it on something.
Right.
Say something.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, as far as, like, I know you said I'm cold, and I do think that. A lot of people have told me that. But I've found through my experience, maybe that's just the people who I've encountered, so I don't necessarily suggest it for everybody. But the people who I have been with, me being upfront to them, it definitely scared some people off. But a lot of the times, they'd definitely be surprised and be like, yo, like, I just got a relationship where if he would have just told me, like, the amount of love I have for that dude, if they would have just told me that they wanted to just experience someone else for once, maybe I would have been okay with it versus, like, them being broken down for a year because they got their trust betrayed. And I feel like since I never do that, I never, like, betray trust, since I always put it, like, yo, this is what I feel, and if we're rocking with it, we're rocking with it. If not, you don't got to stay with me and not be happy. Same thing as I don't got to stay with you and not be happy. I think it comes down to not betraying someone's trust.
End it off.
Yeah, that's what I think at the end of the day, it's when two people get together, you know, they're bringing whatever to the table. And I think at the end of the day, you just have to be honest with that person.
Okay.
That's the good and bad stuff, because, you know, sweeping things under the rug is going to, you know, only keep it stable for so long. So, you know, if you just keep that open dialogue between each other, I don't see it, you know, being a problem. So,
J. Cole said it best, dude. What's left in the dark will always find its way to shine.
always,
I like that.
always.
That's my favorite
Timi,
rap.
go ahead and shout out your Instagram where people can, you know, find you on.
Well, it's Timi the Indigo, Timi the Indigo.
Mr. Indigo, you in trouble.
All I got, I'm old school. All I got is Facebook. I barely use it. I sometimes get on Snapchat. It's Zargon. It starts with the C, CZARGON.
That's on
you in
what?
more trouble
Snapchat.
than anybody on
That's
the
on
show.
Snapchat?
Mhm.
Okay. Nicole.
Micolair, MIKOLAIR _. And then I'm on Instagram.
And the craziest dude that I have on this show who keeps interrupting, but not to interrupt, but not trying to
interrupt you,
interrupt. My crazy
I'm gonna let you
homie.
finish.
Go ahead. Throw your info out there again.
Leishan Anderson, Anderson Security. Nick2Slick 0885 on Instagram. Alright?
I feel like he was in the mirror before he came.
Yeah, yeah, he practiced.
I
that.
did go in there.
Anderson.
I just
Nah,
wanted to make sure
Leishan
my
Anderson.
service straight.
Yo, hold up, too. When you gonna sell me a shirt, man?
Hey, it's coming.
Yeah, they
Oh
come.
man, everybody in here got one bug me.
coming.
I'm like, I straight feel like a chump. I don't got a shirt.
Hey, it's coming, man. We're gonna talk offline. Hey, y'all know what it is, man. It's me. The people's champ, man. I got the belt, I got the title. You know what I'm saying? The I Am SuperFacts podcast, episode 204. We out of here. Peace.